Hey, welcome back to another edition of Open Shutter. I have the pleasure of welcoming Deiondre to the program. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Is it
Yeah, you are.
Deiondre?
Yes.
I always want to make sure I get that right. So thanks for taking the time to jump on this thing.
Of course. Thank you for having me. I'm really excited.
Yeah, we're just chatting offline about everything that you do. You have a lot of stuff going on. So for the people watching and listening, like, what do you want people to like know about you, kind of thing?
I'd like them to know that I'm very passionate about the arts. From
Yeah,
a very young age, I've always known I've wanted to be an entertainer.
nice.
And I've been trying to dive into different aspects of the industry. Like, I'm morely a dancer, but that's not all I do. And I'm trying to go outside of dance and do other things in the industry.
Yeah,
I just did my first like modeling runway show, and
nice.
that was a very big opportunity. It made me realize that I want to go into that as well as continuing with dance.
Yeah.
I just finished a cool opportunity that I had for a whole season. I was a 905 dancer for the
I-
Mississauga Raptors.
nice. That's awesome. I
And
love basketball.
so
How was
it
that?
was it was good. There were moments that obviously behind the scenes that I was stressed and nervous because it was like my first time being a basketball entertainer.
Yeah.
And so there was a lot of new aspects to that, but I'm grateful for the people I had on my team
Yeah.
because some of them were what we call vets. So they've
Right.
done this for like 2 or 3 years. And
Right.
so I had like people like, I want to shout out my friend Jaden and my
Shout out
friend
Jaden.
Emma.
Nice.
They both were like a brother and a sister to me on the team. They
Cool.
kind of helped me feel like I wasn't, going too crazy on the team. Like I'm as good
Yeah.
as I'm going to be going into this. And they made me just feel they made me feel confident in myself, and they helped me calm my anxiety down
Yeah, no doubt.
when it
Yes, no
comes to
doubt.
that.
Yeah, it's been must be nervous kind of doing that in front of what, like 10,000 people or something like that?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was a cool opportunity because not only did I get to perform for a lot of people in a crowd, it was also on
Yeah.
ESPN, so on
Oh,
television.
really? Oh, geez.
And so yeah, the pressure is on to be like not
Okay.
perfect, but really good. Like, because
Yeah.
not only are we hyping up the basketballers by doing every halftime show, every fourth quarter, we're doing
Yeah.
like several different performances. So it was a lot to just be thrown into right away. But as
Yeah.
the season went on, I felt more and more confident in myself. And I loved meeting the fans and all the kids at the school games that were like, they basically treated us like celebrities. They were like, "Oh my gosh, you're so cool, and I want to
Right.
be you. I want to do this. I want to dance too." And to all the boy dancers, the little boy dancers out there, it's why I do this. I want to inspire other little boys
Yeah.
to go after their dreams and not be afraid of what society has to say
Yeah. Of
on all
course.
of that.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's 2026, you know? I mean, there's just so much out there for people to like follow through on. I mean,
Of
to me
course.
it's like there are no real gatekeepers in the sense of like you can just start and keep working at it and just see where it happens. Like I figure like how long like I guess the question is like how did you get into like the Raptors 905? Like how did like how would like how did like did you know someone that worked there and they say hey
So, how that journey started was in 2024 in Toronto, they do auditions for the
okay
Northside Crew. So, the
yeah
Northside Crew is the main dance team for the Raptors. But what people don't know is that there's another team. There's the Mississauga 905 Raptors. So,
yeah
there's a G League dance team, and
hmm
that's the team that I got in. So, originally in 2024, I had auditioned for the Northside Crew. I didn't make it all the way. I made it to the second round and got cut. So from there, I decided to work my butt off, continue training, continue taking more classes,
yeah
continue growing as a performer. And then in 2025, July, I decided to audition again.
nice
And I didn't make it onto the North Side crew, but I got a call get telling me congratulations, you've made it onto the 905
Ah,
G League team.
boom.
And
Huh.
it was really cool that the people running the audition remembered me and they saw my growth, and that's why they were willing
Yeah.
to give me the chance. And it just made me want to work that much harder, because not only am I like proving to myself that I can do this, but and proving to my 8-year-old self who's had this dream of always to like be an entertainer and dance for people on TV. It was
Wow.
like a dream come true. But again,
Yeah.
I would say it was definitely hard, and I'm grateful for the connections that I made throughout working for the MLSC.
Yeah.
But yeah, all in all, it was a great experience. I've had my ups and downs with it, but it taught me a lot about myself and my work ethic. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's hard work, right? Being a dancer. Like people just see like the fun side, but they don't really
People see
see
the fun
they
side,
don't
but
see
they
what goes
don't
behind the
see.
scenes.
Yeah, they don't
Someone
see.
needs to make like a documentary about like a dance group, like what actually happens.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's a
You
lot
know?
of documentaries right now. Like one of my favorite ones is the Cat's Eye documentary, because it's talking about how
Oh really?
they had to train girls to basically dive right into the entertainment industry. And watching that as someone who wants to be an entertainer, it inspires me, and
Yeah.
I bet it inspires a lot of artists as well.
Yeah. What's
But
like the
yeah,
hardest part of being a dancer?
I would say honestly, the hardest part is
Yeah.
not comparing yourself to other
Oh,
dancers.
interesting. Really? Wow,
Um,
interesting.
I mean, obviously, the work of dance is hard. Like
Yeah.
you're an athlete, but you're also an artist, and
Yeah.
so the hard part about it is you have to do all of that with a smile. Like imagine a
Mm.
football player, instead of grunting, he's smiling and throwing
Right.
a ball. Like
Right.
for
Right.
us,
Right.
we have to make it look so easy, but also
Yeah.
keep a smile on our face. So like if I stubbed my toe while doing a dance move and I'm screaming on the inside, I have to smile through all that pain and keep going
Yeah.
like
And that
nothing
happens, I
ever
guess.
happened.
And I guess that happens, right?
Oh, it does. Behind the scenes, a lot of
Yeah.
dancers we injure ourselves. Behind the scenes,
Really?
we're
You never see
icing our
that.
bodies. We're icing our bodies. We're using massage guns. We're
Yeah?
stretching, conditioning, all the works.
Wow. Like how
Yeah.
many hours do you guys practice for like the 905? Like how many hours do you guys
For
practice a week?
905,
Yeah.
we practiced a lot, not as much as the North Side crew does,
Yeah.
but
Right.
we practice rehearsals were like 3 hours, and
Wow.
for a game we'd come in early to rehearse, set up, get prepped, and then obviously showtime.
Yeah.
So it's a long
Interesting.
commitment. You have to be fully committed on once you're part of a group like this.
Interesting world it is, it seems.
Oh, it definitely is. I mean, I
Yeah.
learned a lot jumping into my professionalism as a dancer, but
Yeah.
905 wasn't my start
No?
debut as a professional dancer.
Okay.
It was more I did a festival back in May,
Yeah.
and it was called the Paprika Festival. I got to audition for it. I worked with two other female dancers, and in an audition of 25 people, they only chose three of us,
Whoa.
which was pretty nerve wracking.
Whoa.
And it was such an honor to be chosen out of like all those other dancers, because everyone there was amazing and put their blood, sweat, and tears into the audition room. And to be chosen, I tried to stay humble about it and obviously be proud of myself as well, because someone has seen something within me. And that was
Yeah.
amazing. It went on last May, I believe. So like it's officially going to be
A
a year.
year. Yeah.
So we performed last May. It was a beautiful story piece on Indigenous culture and the
Nice.
trauma behind the Indigenous culture. So my
Okay.
choreographer, shout out to Jane Lee, my
Shout out.
choreographer, she wanted to tell her story
Yeah.
as well as teach, obviously, the world about um, the things behind the scenes that we don't learn about in the Indigenous culture. Like
Yeah.
that's more
Mhm.
on like residential schools, which we do learn about in school, but it was a cool way to put that story to art
Yeah.
and tell that story through
Right.
dance, like where
Right.
words don't meet.
Yeah.
the physical body tells the story. And I got
Yeah.
to play the oppressor, which was really
Okay.
different. I've never tapped into a dark character like that
Yeah. How'd
before.
you do that? How'd you manage to pull it off?
Um, I think before we even dived into the dancing, we sat down, all four of us, and we really talked about it. And we didn't want this
Okay.
to be a joke. We wanted this to be
Right.
something where people leave this presentation feeling touched, feeling like they learned something new, feeling like I wanted everybody to leave hating my character.
Mm.
Basically, if I
Right.
felt like someone came up to me, which it happened, someone did
Yeah.
come up to me and was like, "You were really good at making me not like you." And I'm like,
Wow.
"Thank
A
you so
compliment.
much."
What a compliment.
Because that's what I want. That's originally what we wanted for
Wow.
this
Wow.
project. Like, I'm playing this dark person that is um, talking about the story of capturing Aboriginal women, the behind the scenes, like heavy topics such as like rape and the abuse that they went through. And so, if people left that stage room feeling that they got something from that and they learned something, that's
Yeah.
honestly the biggest compliment for me as an artist.
Yeah. That's just the power of art in general, right? That's just being
Exactly.
able to, it's,
Storytelling and
yeah,
teaching people. Yeah,
yeah,
of
it
course.
goes beyond, TikTok and Instagram and all this short-term media. Like you're trying to you know, move people, inspire people, get people to
Of
feel something where
course.
it's very hard to get people to feel something these days because everything is so fast paced. It's so like we all have such a like a short attention span. So
Oh yeah.
the fact that you're able to like entertain, educate, inspire, I mean, that's like next level. That's like next level to me, being able to like have that connection with someone, right? Because it's very hard these days to be able to do that.
You're so right about
You
that.
know?
I mean, to even connect to the fans for 905 was really important to me because even me, I wouldn't say I know everything about basketball, but I
Yeah.
learned a lot from doing my job
Yeah.
and from hearing the excitement of the fans and how passionate they were about it. It taught me things as well. And
Yeah.
it's like we're continuously learning, we're continuously connecting, making connections,
Yeah.
and that's what this industry is about,
It is,
making
isn't it?
connections
Yeah.
and yeah, showing your art. And even on the modeling side of things, like it was just so cool to wear someone's design. Like I'm literally a walking canvas.
Yeah.
Like that's how I look at it when it comes to modeling. Like we
Right.
are the canvas and their art is the clothing, and we're
Yeah.
showing that off as we're strutting down a runway. And it
Mm.
was really cool for my first time, and I'm looking forward to doing it more because I found a new love for it that I never thought I would have found. I mean, I've always loved fashion and clothing, but
Right.
I never thought I'd be the type of person to like enjoy strutting down a runway with a million people staring at me. But again, I grew up in the arts, so I've always been used to people and audience members. And I
Right.
also grew up in church, so I was also singing in church. And so I've always been used to like singing and doing things in front of people, but obviously the nervousness never goes away. It's always there, and it's because we care
Yeah,
as
yeah,
performers.
exactly. If you weren't nervous, that means you wouldn't care.
Exactly.
So I've heard that too from like other big time, could be like bands or could be like big time actors or so yeah, I still get nervous, but you're able to manage it. Like you're able to, channel it into like whatever the craft is, right? Because yeah,
Hmm.
it's not like a natural thing, for most people to like strut down a runway. Like
I know.
what is like your tip like for someone that wants to become a model? Like what's your advice for people that
I
want to
feel
walk down
like
a runway?
my advice for people who want to go into the modeling side of world is
Yeah.
one, do not compare your bodies to other people's bodies.
Mm.
It's a really honestly just stop comparing yourself on a
Yeah, it's
whole
hard. It's
because
hard these days, though, eh?
it's hard to do
Yeah,
it. I'm
hard these days.
talking from experience. Like it
Yeah.
was hard to get out of that mindset of like I'm not good enough. Why am I here when there's other people that look the way they do or are like better than me? Like I started to doubt myself, and this year I'm really working on getting rid of that. Like every time a thought comes in my head that is negative or is a doubt, I
Mhm.
try to talk myself out of that and push that
Mm,
away because
mm.
I am here for a reason. So my advice to other models would be don't doubt yourself. Always keep your chin up, look up, shoulders back,
Yeah.
smile, be yourself. Honestly, audience members or people that come to these shows, as much as they love the clothing, they love the people that walk with the clothing. So my
Yeah.
biggest advice is to just be yourself. Like every now and again, like obviously modeling, there is a certain way to do it and how to do it in a structure. But one
Yeah.
thing I really loved about it was if I wanted to add a little dance move there on the runway, I could do that. And people loved it because if
Cool.
I feel good and I'm happy in these designs, you're going to
Yeah.
want to buy the design, if that
Yeah.
makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, of
And
course.
so, honestly, my number one advice for honestly any artist out there, just put your all into the work that you do and
Yeah.
be yourself. Don't change for the industry. And if
Mm.
anything doesn't work for you, say no. Like,
Yeah, I guess there'd be pressure for people to feel to act certain ways or to follow certain trends because that's what's working for other people. I guess people feel that pressure to kind of chase that, right?
yeah,
You
there's
know?
definitely that pressure will always be there to make everyone like you in the industry, but that's just not
Yeah.
the case. You can't make everyone like you.
Yeah.
You just have to be truthful to yourself, to your morals, to the things you believe in, and don't compromise that for any gig.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if you compromise your worth and your morals and your beliefs, you'll do the gig and you'll get the gig, but at the
Mhm.
end of the day, you lost a piece of yourself. And
Mm.
for what?
Mm.
Some money or the experience? It's not worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely people need to definitely stay true to themselves because I feel like once you start doing things that aren't aligned, then s- you may become known for things that you don't want to be known for.
Exactly.
Like, oh yeah, because DeAndre did this because he did this last week or last month, and then slowly people are gonna think, well, he's like this person now. But it's like, no, I just it's a slippery slope, right? Because you want to be known for certain things. So
Like you want the opportunity, but at what cost? Like
yeah,
I would rather someone say something that aligns more to who I am than think I'm
right,
something that I'm not just
yeah,
because I made that decision. And
mm,
it's a slippery slope, and sometimes you can't come back from that. And I'd rather not risk it.
yeah, it's tough. Eh? I guess you've seen it happen around you, that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
I
Eh?
mean, I've obviously the industry is really small, so people talk and word
Yeah,
spreads.
does
And
it?
so I've heard a few stories, or I've just taken advice from people with more experience than myself
Yeah,
in the modeling industry as well as dance. And I learned from my mentors and the people that train me and want the best for me, and I try to hear them out and if
yeah,
what they're saying works for me and it makes sense, then and even then, even if it doesn't make sense, I still ask the questions because at the end of the day, I want to go into a job feeling 100% good.
right. Yeah, you got to really believe in what you're doing.
Exactly.
It could
Because
be anything. It could be
if there's
anything.
no passion behind it, then it's
Yeah. Well, we live in an age where AI is everywhere and people are questioning what's real and what's not, and people are like I
yes,
said earlier, like following trends, or trying to get the clicks, trying to get the likes, trying to get the
trying to
whatever. And
get the followers.
we live in a very like sometimes unauthentic world, right? So the fact that yourself, other people can be true in a world that's forcing you to be something else, sometimes it's a win, right? Because you're kind of
Mhm.
going against the system that's kind of being set up for us now. It's like, what's real anymore? Who knows? It's AI is
Yeah.
everywhere, right? So
Yeah,
you know,
even as a person on social media, I've struggled when it comes to these changes in AI and
yeah,
following a certain algorithm and a
sure,
structure. Like for myself on social media during COVID in 2020, I was really heavily on TikTok.
right,
Um, I that's was kind of like my coping mechanism for COVID because
yeah,
I struggled mentally during that
hmm,
time because I'm an extroverted person and I was so closed off from the world and my friends and we only
yeah,
thought this was gonna be like a March break. Oh, we get an
right,
extra 2 weeks off and then
yeah, 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 yeah,
actually the world is
right,
shutting down for like
yeah,
two
yeah,
years.
yeah, yeah.
And so I didn't know
Tough.
what to
Must
I
have been so
didn't
tough for
know
you.
It was definitely tough for
It
me.
must
I
have
didn't
been the
know what
worst.
to do.
Oh
Yeah,
god. So
I didn't
TikTok, eh?
know. I didn't know what to do, so I dived into TikTok and I was like, okay, how do I start this? I have
Yeah.
no idea what I'm doing. I'm just gonna post here and there. And I did very well in the beginning. I got up to about like 5K followers
Sweet.
and I started growing as a creator or someone who's learned different dances from other creators
Yeah.
and put that and use our platform to spread the positivity. However, TikTok did not like me.
Why?
It basically shadow banned me,
No.
and
What'd you do?
I don't know.
Oh.
People ask me that all the time. They're like, oh, you don't post anymore on TikTok, what happened? And I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Like one day, I was still posting 3 to 5 videos a day. Like I was very serious about it. But after a while, like the platform itself started not showing my stuff on the algorithm,
Strange.
or I was losing a huge amount of followers, but I didn't know what I
Jeez.
did. And so people were saying, maybe you got shadow banned. And I was like, how
Mm-hmm.
do I get unshadow banned? I
Mm.
didn't know necessarily. I was still
Right.
new to TikTok, and so I
Yeah.
didn't know. And so I kind of gave up, which is I kind of lost my passion for TikTok because of
Sure.
it. I
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
post every now and again, but I'm not like serious about it because after putting like my whole everything into it and then having that happen, I was kind of
Yeah.
disappointed. So
Sucks.
I focused more on Instagram.
Yeah.
Um, and I mean, Instagram's kind of doing the similar thing, but you know what? I'm not letting it hold me down this time. I'm not gonna give up.
You're not.
I'm
You're not gonna give up. Don't give
not
up,
gonna
man.
give
We
up this
need you. We
time. I'm
need
just
you. We
gonna
need you.
keep doing what I'm doing. Gonna keep posting.
I got your gram up here, so people following. I am Deiondre on Instagram.
Oh yes, that's me.
Yeah.
I hope you like my content. I try to post about
There's.
just like
It's so fun. Your posts are so fun.
thank you. I mean, I try to put like obviously I put my personality out there.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't like to hide who I am, and I'm very unapologetic about myself. And I mean, it
Yeah.
took a long time to get here, but I'm
Sure.
glad I'm here. And I post mostly dance content, but I
Okay.
also post like fashion. Like I'm very into clothing, so I'll post like
Yeah.
outfit of the day videos, or
Like
I'll
this one.
post well, that yeah, I kind of like that one. That was more of
Okay.
just like I liked my outfit and I
You
wanted
like
to post about it. But the
right.
one right there, if you can see it, it's beside the red outfit on the other side.
This one?
That's a fashion reel that I did, but I threw
Uh,
like some dance aspects into it.
got it. Got it. Yeah.
Just like a fun, oh,
Yeah.
get ready with me. I like getting ready to music, so why not? Let's create a
Yeah. Yeah.
video just to see how well it does. Some people gave me
Sure.
like feedback, like they really liked it. They want me to do more of it. And so I try to do it every now and again.
Yeah. Why
And I
not?
try to go outside of my niche of dance. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Why not? People want to have some fun when they go on Instagram. They don't want to get all doom and gloom. They
exactly.
want to have some fun.
They want bright and positivity. So I'd like to spew up. My social media is very colorful, as you can see. There's
I like
very
it, man.
very thank you so much. I'm trying to like organize it in a way that I'm very proud of. Like
Yeah, that's cool.
and yeah, I just
I
want
like
other
the
people
hoodie.
to be themselves on their Instagrams as well.
Yeah,
Just
we should all try to be ourselves on Instagram.
yeah, because I
Someone,
mean,
someone calls Zuck.
yeah, because I mean, the world on Instagram, the world only sees what they see or what you show them. They
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
obviously they don't know who you are as a person.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I like to just show a little bit of my personality in the little like the photos, the poses I do, the
Yeah,
dance videos. People get to know a sense of who I am, my music taste, my
yeah,
fashion ideas. And, I'm
yeah,
just diving into
yeah.
things and trying new things and seeing what works for me. And it's honestly, I've stopped caring about necessarily likes and views. And I mean, obviously, a little
Mhm,
piece of us will always care about that,
mhm.
but I just love the process of it. I
You
think
do.
even more
Yeah, yeah. You do need to enjoy the process.
because if you don't
100%.
enjoy the process, then what's the point?
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I couldn't agree with you more on like that because I think sometimes we see people like get really big and we think it happened overnight and meanwhile they've been out for 10 years, right? So you don't really know what goes behind people's success. It's just you just see them succeed, but you don't really see the back end, right? So
Hmm.
it happens. I think the people that blow up like overnight, those are it's very rare for that to happen. It's almost like winning the lottery. Like don't even
Yeah,
count on that,
exactly.
don't even count on that. So the more that you can enjoy the process, like the better chance you're going to have success with whatever the craft is, dancing, acting, whatever the thing is, right? Modeling, like you got to be in the game.
Oh yeah, definitely. I used to get all swept up into the likes and why aren't
Yeah,
people liking my content?
yeah,
Why aren't people commenting enough?
yeah,
I used to get swept up in all of that. And I
yeah.
used to just be like, what's the point of posting if no one's liking me? And I used to
Mm,
get really down on myself about it
yeah, yeah,
and just feel like maybe I just shouldn't post anymore because like if no
mm,
one likes me, what's the point? But I just come to realize like honestly the point isn't about the likes
no,
or the views or the comments. It's honestly about like showcasing you and just being you
yeah,
and being proud of your process and your growth and showcasing your growth through social media.
yeah,
And
100%.
that's more of what I've been focusing on lately. And I think my mental health has appreciated that more than
Yeah.
me getting swept up into the likes and the views and
Well, like
because
the good thing about what you're doing is that you're documenting for yourself. So in 25 years, you can look back at all this stuff, right? It's like a
yeah,
scrapbook almost
I,
for you.
I, and even in the even though we focus on like our future, like we're gonna grow up, we're gonna look back on the past of all the exciting and fun things we did in our lives. I also
Yeah.
like to think about my younger self. Like
Mm,
I always think about like little me. Like I grew up in a small island in Jamaica. I
yeah.
came out to Canada to, have a better life, chase my dreams, go after my goals. But I
Yeah.
often just think about that little boy who had the dream
Yeah.
and looking at how far I've come, I just know he's proud. And I'm very
Yeah.
proud because a lot of the times people have told me, oh, don't go after that. Give up.
Yeah.
You're never going to
Mm,
do this. You're never going to make it. You're never going to actually do this. Be practical. Get a 9 to 5.
yep.
Go to school. Be a doctor. Be a teacher. Be a lawyer. Be like those things that
Mhm.
society just pushes onto us. And as
Yeah.
artists, we like to be rule breakers. We like to go outside the box. And
Yeah.
I just didn't want to listen to those people because at the end of the day, I would rather be happy in my art form
Yeah.
than be miserable doing something else because society prefers that.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. I mean, again, it's just a matter of like how bad do you want it, right? Because I've had other people on the podcast where they had like a second career, so they're in their 40s or 50s or even 60s, and
Yeah.
they've totally changed what they're doing. They're doing painting, they're doing sculpting, whatever, and they came from like lawyer, doctor, whatever, right? So it's just a matter of, to me, I think there's always like timing is everything. So it depends on like your life situation and all that. But if you're able to do it at a really young age, I mean, hey man, that's awesome. Like you got like a long runway, to like
Oh,
build
yeah.
to like build to build things out.
Oh yeah, and I
Yeah.
feel like even for me, I'm not just focused on one thing. Like, yes, I'm an
Yeah.
artist, but
Yeah.
I do want to go into other things. Like, I did go to university. I do want another career as well while I chase my artist dreams. Like, I've been thinking of going into massage therapy because
Okay.
it kind of pertains to the body, and as a dancer, I get it. I get where we hurt.
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
where we struggle. And as an athlete and all that hard training, I understand how much of our time and our energy and how as we grow as performers, we're not 12 anymore. Our body doesn't bounce back like how it
Yeah.
used to. So
Mhm.
over learning about my body as I grow and age over time,
Yeah.
I realized that like I'm actually curious about this. I
Yeah.
want to go into this. I want to and
You're good.
I've
You're good.
never had something I've like other than the performing arts. I've
Yeah.
never had something else that I initially was interested in, but I'm excited for that next chapter. And I think honestly, I would just tell people don't close yourself off try
Yeah.
things. Like it's better to
Yeah.
try and fail than to never try.
Yeah. You gotta be curious about it.
Yeah.
To me, it starts being curious about something. Oh, I'm curious about like massage therapy. What does that mean? What's the program like? Because people have these ideas in their head, but sometimes we fail to like follow through because we don't really have a plan. There's
Mhm.
no like, there's no deadline, there's no action item. We just have it in our head and then we just kind of move on, right? So,
Yeah,
you know,
I take it from me. I thought I was going into education.
right,
So
exactly.
I studied education throughout university, and then I just decided to make that switch. And because I just
Yeah,
realized I didn't love it anymore, or I
yeah.
didn't love it to
You didn't
begin with
you
in
didn't
the
you
first
didn't
place.
love it enough. You didn't love it enough to actually become like a teacher kind of thing.
Exactly. And I
Interesting.
feel
Yeah.
I always tell people it's better to do something that you love because inevitably it won't feel like work. Obviously it is work and it's going to be daunting and it's going to be tiring on your body, but at
Yeah.
least you love it and you're passionate about it. So it's worth it.
Yeah, like when you're able to enjoy the hard times, it becomes easier to manage,
Yes.
because like there'll be hard times. So whenever you have that kind of North Star, like why you started in the first place, you're able to kind of manage those rougher times, right? Because they're gonna happen. And it's like that's just life. Like, to me, like there is no perfect job. Like every job kind of has its like
Every
pluses and
job comes with
minuses.
it.
But you just need to
Exactly.
pick a job that's like better suited for you and like how you like to work, how you like to work with other
Mhm.
people, what you want to get out of it, what you want to put into it. So,
Of
all
course.
these things, it's not perfect science, but I mean the fact that you're in a field that you enjoy makes it a lot easier to manage. So
Yeah, I mean, I haven't started it yet, so I'm still like I have a lot of questions circling in my head, but I will be starting that part of my life soon.
yeah, like
Um,
this fall, what do you think? Next year, what do you think?
this fall
Yeah.
probably I'll be starting that
What
side of
school? What
education.
school are you in?
It's called Sutherland Chan. It's a
Yeah, my friend
really
went there.
good.
Yeah, I have a
Yeah,
friend that
it's
went
a
there.
really
Yeah,
good massage school. I wanted a
yeah,
school that was mostly just focusing on massage therapy rather than a
right,
bunch of electives and
yeah.
massage.
You just
Because I
want a
did
straight
it,
massage, yeah,
yeah, because I did a lot of electives like throughout university. So I was like, okay, let's put that past us. Let's just focus on the one thing.
yeah.
And Sutherland Chan, I did a school tour with them, and shout out to Andrew. He was
Up
amazing. He
Andrew.
answered all my questions.
Andrew, you're the best.
He, yep, he made me feel like even while I'm in the process of school, I can always come to him for questions. And I
Nice.
think as a professor or a teacher or even a guidance counselor, that's good to make sure that your students feel like they can always come to you
Yeah, of
in hard
course.
times or with questions or
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
So
this
I
this
am
it's
yeah.
yeah, it's the mark of a good teacher if you're able to like, ask questions, and there's no silly questions. Everyone has the same question at some point, right? So
Yeah, I mean the cool thing about school is we're all going through the same feelings and I try to remind myself
yeah,
that we're
right.
all in
Yeah.
it together.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? So that's cool, man. Got a lot of stuff going on. I like it.
Yeah,
Energy. The energy level is high.
energy.
The energy level is high.
Oh, I'm trying to just, go after everything because
Yeah.
this life is so short. We never know
Oh yeah.
when it's our time. And so
Yeah.
I try to take every day and do my best to like make it count.
Yeah. Well, it's a good model to live by. I mean, yeah, you just never know, right? So
Yeah.
who's like your favorite entertainer these days?
Honestly, I am
Could
a
be
big, if anyone knows me, I mean, people like my friends who might be watching or just
right.
my family members,
Sure.
I love Tate McRae. If
Oh
there's
yeah.
one human being, Tate McRae or Zendaya, I like grew up with both of them,
Okay.
kind of like watching them on television. Um, Tate McRae, her journey as an artist is really impressive. Like
Yeah.
she started as a dancer as well,
Right.
and she competed on like So You Think You Can Dance, and like I was just watching her journey throughout the years, and now she's this big pop star, and she's you know
Mhm.
performing in big arenas and doing. She's a triple threat singer, dancer. I believe she's acted in a couple things, but she's morely focused on her music. And
Cool.
I really love her music. I feel like in it's weird every phase of my life, the song that she puts out correlates with it.
Oh
And that's
man.
where I grew, that's where I really grew a strong connection to her as an artist because it's like, how do you know my life? But
Yeah, exactly.
it's like your life, but it's also my life, but it's like what? And I don't know,
You
she's
just
just an inspiration. She's already on her fourth album and she just started in 2020. She doesn't take breaks. She
wow.
is just she's a workaholic. Her work ethic is there. She's
Yeah.
and she does all of this. She dances, she sings on stage, and she has asthma.
Oh
She
yeah.
does all of that and she has asthma, which is
No
just impressive.
excuses.
No excuses.
No
There is none.
excuses.
She will literally be performing, doing all these crazy like leg kicks, throwing her body in the air, doing all these kind of crazy performances, and then she'll
Yeah.
just like run backstage, go,
Like
and
it's
then go
nothing.
back on
No
stage
way.
like it's nothing.
Wow. Well, good for her, right?
Yeah, she's very impressive. I would say I'm definitely like her the biggest fan. Yeah, absolutely. If there's someone I would love to like dance for or meet
Yeah.
ever,
Could
her.
happen.
As for Zendaya, just to have someone in the black community be
Hmm.
that successful has
Yeah.
been like a really big inspiration to me as a
Yeah.
like a multimillionaire. Like she is making a lot of money. She
Yeah.
is doing big projects. She's literally in six different movies that are coming out
Yeah.
this
She's in every single movie now.
everything.
What's
Like
that?
she is, she's in the hit TV series Euphoria. And like she's just inspiring. Her work ethic as well, like Tate McRae, both
Yeah.
strong workers. They don't give up. They know who they are.
Yeah.
They're sure of themselves. They know they want this and they put their all into it. And that's just inspiring. I
Yeah.
grew up, actually, Zendaya is the reason I started dancing
Oh yeah.
in general. Like, I grew up
Interesting.
as a kid. We all watched Shake It Up Chicago as
Yeah.
kids. That was a hit show at the time in the earlier 2000s.
Yeah.
And it was like a dance show. Like, it was a show where they like got casted
Okay.
and they were like teenagers or in like junior high and they're dancing on TV. And I was like, as an 8-year old, I was like, I want to do that.
Yeah.
That looks really fun. Like, I would love to be dancing on TV. And I got the opportunity, thanks to 905,
Yeah.
um, to live
It's
that
cool.
dream.
It's cool. It's cool how it
Yeah.
happened. Like it's not
It
just like
is.
something. It's just not something that you just thought about. Like it actually happened. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Like, I get to, little me gets to see my adult self get the things that they
Yeah.
wanted.
Yeah.
And I think that's really cool to say. Like it's very full circle.
Yeah. Exactly.
Um,
And there's
yeah,
more to come.
I hope so.
Like
I
it's just
honestly,
starting. That's what I mean. Like it's just starting.
I believe that no opportunity is too small. I'm very grateful for
Yeah.
every opportunity I get, whether it's background, whether it's main role, whether it's standing in the back pretending to be a tree. I will be
Yeah.
the best darn tree you'll ever see.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
um because each experience teaches you something as an artist
Right.
and you get to grow, and the more you grow is the more you'll start to be like, okay, I was behind the scenes, now I want to be in the scene, now
Yeah.
I want to be this because I've got to sit back, I've taken the time, I've seen other people step into that role,
Yeah.
and now I'm hungry for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like never, I always say never discount an opportunity because you may meet someone
You may meet someone
there that
who
may be
likes
something,
you.
yeah, that person
Exactly.
may know other people. Like it's all like a chain of command,
It's
right?
all
So
connecting. And
you just never know.
I can tell you that's so true because in the gigs that I've done in the past 2 years, like I did something on set where I met another dancer who worked for
Yeah.
someone else, and then I got to meet
Exactly.
that person through my friend because of the connections.
Yeah. Exactly. Like you just
And
never know
yeah,
who's gonna be there.
you never know. And that's why I always say to other performers, um, to be grateful for every opportunity you get. Be humble, be
Yeah.
kind,
Yeah.
especially because people talk,
Mm.
and you don't want to put a bad reputation. Like you don't want to have a bad reputation in the
Right.
industry.
Yeah.
You want people to be talking about you in a positive way,
Yeah.
not a negative way,
Mm.
because the more positivity, the more job opportunities and the more connections you make. If you're on the other side of it, no one will hire you if you're
Yeah.
terrible to work with.
Yeah,
And
exactly. You could be the greatest dancer in the world, but if they don't like you, they don't like you. They don't
I
want to
always
work
say
with
it,
you.
you could be Beyonce, but if you're awful, they
Right.
won't want
Right.
you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's true though. It's so, like sometimes it's so basic, but sometimes the basic stuff really helps out. Like be on time, be kind, be polite. All
Mhm.
these things that you learn, when you're a kid, like
Oh yeah,
so.
absolutely. I could even tell you, even right now, I'm in something right now. I'm in the process of a competition coming up
Yeah.
on May 30th. It's the
Yeah.
Toronto Prelude 2026 dance
Yeah.
competition.
Okay.
Um, it's been a really fun process. I almost fell out of love of dance, like I with dance.
Hmm.
I was almost close to quitting it because of a negative experience.
What was that?
But
Can you share that or no?
I mean,
If you don't want to, that's cool too.
I don't really want to dive fully into it.
Cool.
I would just say
Cheers.
that I would just say that a person made me feel like I was the worst at it.
Oh yeah.
And I've had other people make me feel that way, whether it was
Mm.
teammates or a coach or a choreographer or a director. I've had people put negative
Yeah.
ideas in my head
Mm.
and make me want to not do it anymore. And thankfully to this team, FTK, they feel like a family and they've made me fall back in love with the sport.
Oh, cool.
And I'm very excited to compete with them on May 30th. We were
Okay.
training really hard. It's going to be a really, really, really good competition. So if you like dance competitions,
Where's
tickets
it?
are
Where's it
tickets
held?
are pardon?
Where's it held?
The location, I do believe, honestly, I'm so bad when it comes to places,
Is it in
but
Toronto?
it's in Toronto,
Okay.
definitely. Specifically the location I cannot remember on the top of my head right
What's
now,
it called? What's it called?
but it's the
What's
Toronto Prelude 2026.
okay?
Um and I usually post stories about it. Like right now we're just advertising for it. So stay
Okay.
tuned on my social media. I will be posting about it and where tickets can be found. And yeah, if you like dance competitions and you love watching
Wow.
hardworking dancers perform, May 30th, I hope to see you there.
So is there like one winner out of it?
Honestly, I think so. I'm still learning about the process. Like I don't fully know everything about the competition just yet. Um, I just know that it's
Interesting.
I just know that it's large groups competing. So however they
Ah.
categorize us, it might be like a showdown. It might be I don't fully know yet because we're still learning
Ah.
as we're doing it, but I know that we're all competing and I'm pretty sure I think there might just be one winner. So many different groups or studios are competing for that title, I guess.
Oh, I think I found where it is. I think I found their Instagram here.
Yes, they do. They're
Is
on
it
a
Gerard? 43
ye-
Gerard Street East.
yes.
Okay. Cool. Never heard about it, but very cool, man.
Yeah, that's actually what I've been working on these past couple months.
Yeah.
After the 905 season ended, I've just been diving back into dance, but in a competitive setting versus a professional setting. Like it's still professional, but different.
Ah, interesting. There's a
Yeah,
difference to that, eh?
yeah. Because
Ah,
this time I feel like I'm dancing for myself and for my team,
right.
and we're competing for a high spot. Versus when I
Yeah.
was dancing on 905, I was dancing to help the fans get excited, helping the
Mm,
basketball
yeah,
players,
right. I get it.
feel supported and to
Yeah.
get their shots and to, make it all the way to playoffs. And
Yeah. Okay. So it's
so
more like you're
it's
dancing for them versus you, kind
in
of.
a way, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Interesting.
still danced for myself. Like when
Yeah.
I was on the court, I always said, I'm dedicating this routine to me and the
Yeah.
hard work I'm putting. I've also dedicated the routines that I did to my grandma that passed away,
Hmm.
because she was one of the biggest supporters for me. And obviously,
Hmm.
I just thank my mom and dad for obviously their belief in me too. But
Yeah, it's important.
so I dance for them as well as I dance for me.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I mean, you're having fun with it, right? So that's all
Of
that really
course.
matters, you know. Like, how does like a dance team get like judged? Is it just based on like is it based on like not messing up? Like, how does a dance team get judged?
So when I was in competition when I was a kid, I did like studio competitions where like we would go like say to Deerhurst or to Florida and we'd compete. Like we'd compete in just like against different studios, and how
Yeah.
they ranked us was based on we're judged for technique. So every dance style has a specific technique to it.
Oh,
So
okay.
you're judged on your technique, you're judged on your energy, facial expressions,
Yeah.
costuming, like
Oh,
everything
interesting. Facial
that.
expressions, eh?
Well, I mean, I don't
Interesting.
know how heavily facial expressions are judged, but when
Like
I
you don't
was
want
in
to
the
be mad.
competition era and like my high school days,
Yeah.
facial expressions were like everything because you're telling a story when you're performing. If you
Yeah.
look dull in the face, you're not going to be inviting
Right.
to the judges, to the audience members. And
Yeah, yeah.
so
Interesting.
yeah, they judge you on everything: your energy, your costuming, your facials, your technique, your storytelling, all the tricks you do, all the whole shebang.
Yeah. What's like the hardest trick you've done?
Hardest trick I can do?
Yeah.
I'd say like I'm not really into acro. Like I would love to learn more about like the acrobatic side of dance.
Yeah.
But for me, like the certain tricks that I do, I like to do like contemporary and jazz tricks. So it's a lot of like jumps and turns and dropping into the splits and just things that make the crowd
Yeah.
go, "No
Yeah.
way, how did he do
Right.
that?" Like those different like techniques of like jazz and contemporary I like to throw into my choreography or to
Yeah.
into my like dances. But I would love to learn more about other tricks like
Yeah.
backflips and aerials, but
Man, I can't do any of that stuff.
I wish I could. I give big props to the people who can because they make it look so easy, and I wish.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't do any of that stuff to save my life, but no, it's always a good time watching them, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know, it always gets the crowd revved up, but
Yep.
you know, it's just one of those things, right? It's good, man. It's exciting. I mean, who knows? Maybe you're gonna get end up with the big team at the Raptors there. You never know.
I mean, for me, I learned through that experience that I do
Yeah.
want to focus more on entertainment versus sports entertainment.
God, there's a difference. Yeah, yeah.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
And I thank God for that experience because it taught me now what I want to focus on. Like, I wouldn't have
Mm,
known unless I got it.
yeah.
And so now that I got to experience that, I learned that I would like to focus more like showcase entertainment and festivals and
Okay.
maybe being a backup dancer for a concert pop star or
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
knows, like that side of the
God.
entertainment.
Yeah.
But to people who do want to be basketball or sports entertainers, like go out for it, do it. Don't
Yeah.
hesitate, don't second guess it, audition.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean that's what we wanted. I mean, how does one transition then into like the other side then? Like is it just a matter of like just
Um
meeting the right people or just
meeting the right
like
people, looking out. It's easy if you have an agent. I mean,
yeah,
for
I guess,
me,
yeah.
I've I've had agents in the past, but they
Yeah.
didn't really do me justice. And
No?
so
Man.
I've kind of become my own self agent, and I've just been like meeting people and going on social media to find all these auditions, and I'm just scrolling on my phone
Mm,
like, okay, are they looking for a tall black
right.
guy who can do
Right.
these things? Like I have to match the descriptions of what they're looking for before I audition.
Okay.
And yeah,
And they're out there on social media, all these
oh
all these
yeah, definitely.
auditions
Like
are just out there, right?
if
Interesting.
people want to dive into different parts of the industry, I would say Facebook is a big help
Is it?
because
Interesting.
there's so many groups out there. Like There's Facebook groups for like acting, dancing, like
Mm-hmm.
dance opportunities, even like voice animation. Like if you want to go into that,
Ah,
there's
cool.
groups with people who are experienced or directors looking for people who want to go into that, and like
Ah,
even just like small profit organizations that want to create like art opportunities and stuff, like they'll put their information out on Facebook. And
ah.
obviously I always warn people, be careful of the scammers out there who take advantage of your innocence and your drive and love for it,
Mm.
because they're out there on social media creating fake opportunities.
What are some red
But
flags then?
when they don't really give you full details,
Yeah.
um yeah, like you kind of just have to pay attention to it. Like if you're asking questions and they're not fully answering it properly, you obviously know it's a scam. Or if they're asking you to pay them a certain fee,
Mm.
then you know it's a scam, because like, why am I paying you to pay me? That doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
And
Exactly.
so you kind of just have to pay attention to the, and then honestly, other people will comment underneath being like, hey, just to let you know, this is a scam, don't fall.
Yeah.
So you kind of just like read the comments, read the
Yeah.
fine print,
Yeah.
and you'll be okay.
Yeah. By the way, this is a scam.
Yeah, they're like, by the way, like I literally come on social media, I'm like, oh, this looks like a fun opportunity, and I scroll down, I'm like, oh, well,
Man, it
it's a
sucks, eh?
scam. That sucks. Yep.
People
Next
got
time.
people got no lives. They gotta get a life, man. Just scamming people. Jeez.
Like, why are you like? I don't. I mean, I get why you scam, but at the same time, do you have to? Like,
It's crazy. Well, there must be so much out there, right? So yeah, you never
yeah,
people are innocent, they don't know any better, and I'm sure people
you
fall
never
for it, right?
know.
So
As someone who
you know.
has been scammed before, um,
You've been
yeah,
scammed before? Man, that sucks.
yeah, I feel like
Money?
a
Like
lot of
money?
artists out there have been scammed once
Like
or
money?
twice.
Just paying money?
I had an agency scam me. They didn't really do me justice. They
Hmm.
took my money, but didn't put me out there or give me opportunities.
Oh
And
wow.
you learn, you live and you
Crazy.
learn.
Yeah.
I was 16 and naive
Mhm.
at the time.
Yeah, right.
So, but
Yeah.
yeah. What can you do?
Crazy. Yeah, crazy, eh? It's a crazy world, man. It's a crazy
It
world.
is.
You know?
But you
Yeah.
know what? I thank them for that, because honestly, it's weird to say it that I'm thanking you for scamming me, but at the same time, I thank you for it because now I'm more aware of it.
Yeah.
Now I know what to look out for so that I don't get scammed again.
Yeah. 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 Well, it's good. It's a good message for people out there that, just be
Yeah.
aware, right? I mean,
Just be aware, be careful. Definitely be
yeah.
careful. I don't want
Never click
anything
on links.
getting.
Never click on
Yeah,
links.
never, no, never click on links. I avoid them like the
Yeah.
plague.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a specific link from someone that I'm
Right.
like, I trust you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
know.
even then, people can hack
Yeah.
into an account and send you a link. Like you just never know. So
Yeah.
just be
It's true. I
careful.
know. I know, man. I get links all day long. I don't even click links from my mom. That's crazy. I don't even do that.
Yeah, you
It's
never know. Anybody could be pretending to be your mom on a fake social
you
media, or
never
they
know.
hacked her account, and then when you click that link, they hack your account, and the cycle
I know.
continues,
I know.
and
It's
it never
crazy.
ends. And I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Hey, never. Hey, better safe than sorry, right?
Oh yeah, better safe than
Yeah.
sorry, that's for sure.
Cool. So, what else is going on for you? Anything else that you're getting yourself into?
Um, Other than like getting prepared for school, finishing up like compete, like prepping for competition. I think right now I'm just like finalizing a few things. I am a
Mm.
poet. I do, and not a lot of people know that. Not a lot of
Of
people
course
know
you
this
are.
about
Of course
me,
you're a
but
poet.
I do write poetry. I have two
Okay.
books that I do want to put out.
Oh yeah.
Um,
What's
I
the title?
The first one's gonna be called Simply My View, which is kind of like funny because my view isn't simple at all, and my life was never really simple.
Mm.
So it basically talks about my growing up and becoming who I am. Like it's my journey, basically. It's kind of like a
Yeah.
diary per se,
Okay.
but it's all like poetry. And
Cool.
then the second book, it's called From Healing to Passion. So it's talking
Oh.
about how I used poetry in my first book to heal from my traumas and figuring out who I am. And then my second book is about just finding the passion of poetry,
Mm.
like just writing because I love it.
Ah.
And
Is it
yeah,
hard?
so
Is it hard for you, or does it come naturally?
honestly, I feel like it comes naturally because like I love music as well. I'm a big music listener because I'm a dancer and I'm a singer, and
Yeah.
so I listening to the way writers write their songs and they're like great lyricists.
Yeah.
I growing up listening to all different types of music, I've kind of found my I don't know, my drive, my way of writing.
Yeah.
Like,
Ah.
as soon as I experience something, like I'll just be out drinking, say, a coffee, and I'm talking to a friend, then I'd be like, hold that thought. And then I
Mm.
just have to write something down
Right.
because like the
Got
idea
it.
hits me
You have to
and
write it
then
down, or else it'll be
boom.
gone.
So I just flip up my notes app and I'm like, I'm writing, and then I'm just
Yeah.
realizing that I can't stop writing and it's just flowing out of me like a river. And I'm just like, okay, whoa, I wrote this. And this is actually pretty good.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
that's why you got to write it down. Otherwise, it's gonna be
oh,
gone.
forget it. Yeah, and
You
I've
have
done that
to.
before where I'm like, I want to say hold that thought, but I feel like if I keep saying hold that thought to people, people
Can't.
are gonna think that I want to listen to them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
had moments where I'm like, I just ignore the thought, and then I'm like, maybe it'll come back later, and
No,
then
you
it
just
never
gotta tell
does.
them. Look, I have this thought. I have to write it down.
No, literally.
Like it's
And
not
I'm
about.
like,
Yeah.
I've done it where I'm like, I will say, you know what, it's okay. I'll leave the idea alone. I'll just
Yeah.
lock in and focus. But then I don't know. It. If I don't write it down, I'm gonna forget it, or it
Yeah.
doesn't come back, or it doesn't come back the same way
Yeah. It
the
has to
same
be in the
idea
moment.
it was.
It has to be in the moment.
Has to be
There's
in
no
the
way.
moment.
There's no way around it.
Absolutely.
So just
So
tell the
yeah,
person. It's not. I'm not being rude. Just gotta write this down. This thought.
exactly. I'm not being rude. I
Yeah.
want to hear you. I promise. I just give me 1 second.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me
Well,
just write it down.
it's,
So yeah,
it's the.
I've been working on poetry. I'm working on a song currently with a friend. Because I want to dive as well into the music industry. Probably not as heavily as dance and modeling or acting, but
Right.
I have written a few songs that I really like and I feel very proud of.
Yeah.
I'm just still learning a lot about the music industry and that side. And I feel like I'm just slowly diving. Like I'm a very creative human being.
Yeah.
And so
You wanna touch every base. You want to
I want
see
to touch
what
every
lights.
base.
You want to
But
touch every base. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know which one's gonna get me there. One of them will probably, but for the most part, I'm just enjoying the process of diving into each side of the
Yeah.
industry and learning from other people and people who have more experience and,
Yeah.
putting my ideas out there and, just juggling ideas back and forth until we create this amazing piece.
Yeah. Yeah. You never know. Sometimes you learn something in one discipline, you can apply it to like another discipline. Like
Oh,
sometimes they cross
absolutely.
over. You know.
Oh, absolutely. I feel like a lot of my dance training has helped me with modeling.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
the rhythm of walking on beat, I got that from dance.
Yeah.
And being
Exactly.
expressive and smiling and being very photogenic, I got that from dance because you're supposed to be like that. You're supposed to, be very comfortable in your body and like doing all these weird acrobatic or flexible things with your body.
Right.
Like, so you kind of just apply those skills and put them into other sides of the industry. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah. It's cool.
honestly, poetry helped me be a better songwriter. Like they
Yeah.
all kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah. Yeah. See how, yeah, exactly. It's cool. I don't know. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool how you're into so many different things. It just makes things very like, I'm sure you never get bored. Like, you ever like just take a day off and do nothing, or that's just not you?
Actually, I would say I get bored quite frequently.
Yeah.
People always assume that. People are like, "Oh, you're so creative. Like,
Yeah.
you must have no time." I'm like, actually, I get bored quite frequently because a lot of these like arts, like I wish I had like in-home hobbies, like
Mm.
crocheting or
Yeah.
like
Right.
because
Like low
like
intensity.
low
I like the
intensity
low int.
because
Right.
if because when you want to do dance as a hobby, you have to leave your house, find a studio, do all that
Yeah.
stuff. But like, I wish I had more like in-home things I could do that would keep me more occupied. I mean, I can always
Mm.
choreograph in my bedroom, but at the same time, I wish I had like more. more of like the physical arts side of things, like painting or
Mm,
drawing
mm.
or crocheting. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
lucky enough that my girlfriend is into all of that.
Okay.
She's more of the physical, like she crochets. Actually,
Nice.
she made me this. I
Oh,
will hype
jeez.
her up a
Okay.
little
She's
bit.
got talent, eh? Jeez.
She's yeah, she is she made me
Jeez. Okay.
a whole like hexagon cardigan in my
That's
three
nice.
colors. Yeah, I wish I could do that. That would
Yeah.
keep me busy. I'd just be sitting and
Yeah. Just
I
chilling,
mean,
doing your
I
thing.
could do it, but I've tried and it's just not for me.
Right. You need that motion. You need that.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. So I do get bored quite frequently,
Well,
but
that's
I
good.
mean, in this economy, obviously life is not exactly perfect.
Yeah.
Um, you know, job hunting,
Yeah. That's a
finding
full-time
more.
job in itself.
Yeah, job hunting is literally a job in itself.
Yeah.
Job hunting, meeting more people, connections, getting gigs, opportunities, like it all goes hand in hand. So,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to do the best I can, work hard, connect with people, and hopefully the Lord will open more opportunities for me. And
Oh,
that's all.
100%. No, there's no doubt about that. Yeah, you definitely got some big things coming for sure. I can definitely sense the passion, right? So I feel that, people when people are open to things and when people are like passionate about what they do, they just, things just come to them. Obviously it comes after a lot of hard work and
Yeah,
dedication and all that, but after, things just come when people are in that kind of mindset where, no, I really want this. I'm gonna work for it. So
of course.
that's the difference, that's the difference between dreamers and doers kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
I always say if you want something, just make it happen because at the end of the day, like there are moments where like I didn't feel like I could rely on certain family members to help me make
right.
my dreams come true. Like I really had to just like wing it and take a chance. Like get an agent all by myself and figure it out and obviously there was a lot of trial and error and a lot of struggle and
Yeah.
but again I am grateful. It is helpful when you have like your parents on your side and their belief in you,
Yeah.
because that does go a long way, and like the support of your friends and your partner's family or just
Mhm.
anybody who like really believes in you, because
Yeah.
that belief goes a long way and you start to realize if they're believing in you, why shouldn't I believe in myself?
Yeah.
And it yeah, it's a full.
Sometimes we need that external validation first for us
Of
to actually
course.
believe. Even though, it sounds great, we should just believe in ourselves, but sometimes we need that
Yeah,
external validation, sometimes, especially when it's family. Like family is so important. Like it's
it is.
it's very important. So especially in the arts, right? So
Yeah, absolutely. What
but it's
about
cool.
you? Anything coming up for you? I mean, this is a cool podcast.
Yeah, this
I
podcast started out of COVID, man.
Oh, that's
And it was me and
amazing.
my buddies. It was me and two
Yeah.
buddies, and then we did it to like 2022, and then they
Okay.
dropped off. And then I still want to do it, but I can't talk by myself. So I'm like, let me just get people on. So that's how
Yeah.
that started. Because I always feel like getting different people on, just getting different voices, different perspectives is more interesting than me just talking every time. And plus, I learn
Fair.
stuff. Like I learn all kinds of things, right?
Yeah.
So like, I think that's just the power of like I was saying earlier. It's hard to get people to pay attention for like a long period of time. So when you have like a long form podcast, people can actually explain like who they are
Hmm.
instead of you have 20 seconds, go. Like, I don't know what
Yeah.
to say.
Yeah.
So
Literally.
so it's all to me, it's like it could be anything, but like when you offer people a platform, like whatever the platform is, I think people will want to usually take the opportunity to just say, hey, what's up? This is me and this is what I do. And then you learn stuff and then you connect with people and I lead like a meetup group for like photography, and we do meetup groups and
Oh, that's
just
really
again like
cool.
in person, and you meet people
Yeah.
that way too. And because sometimes I feel like it's hard to meet people in the city, like just in day to
Yeah.
day life. Like it's
That's
sometimes
a,
you need that like common icebreaker to like meet people. So um yeah, and then I don't know, whatever. I make videos too on the side for work, for me, do all kinds of things. So I'm
mhm.
kind of like you, where I kind of
Dive
have
into
different
different
yeah, I just kinda,
aspects.
like, dive in
Yeah.
and just but to me, it's all about people, right? I'd like it at like, at the end
Yeah.
of the day, it's all about, it's a people thing, right? Like, because I
Of course.
especially being, like, a creator these days, sometimes it gets very lonely. Like if it's just you, you're doing your thing by yourself all the time, like it's lonely. So when you
Hmm.
can meet people that do what you do, and even better, meet people that don't do what you do. You
Yeah,
meet a dancer, meet an actor, like, and then you can
yeah.
you get a totally fresh perspective, right?
Pull things. I know what you mean, because I had a
You know?
friend who was on at like the opposite of me. Like they wanted to just do all the behind the scenes. Like they didn't want to be a
Yeah,
performer, but they wanted to be a camera, a director, a camera,
yeah,
like working with a camera,
yeah,
working with microphones, like lighting, like all the technician
yeah,
um
exactly.
work. And it was really cool to pick each other's brains and be like, ooh, let's play around with this. Like let's learn
You
each
just
other's sides of
yeah,
work.
yeah, just like expose yourself to different things that you normally wouldn't be exposed to,
Hmm.
and then you can learn things, and just makes your brain think differently, just makes you think differently because, oh, I haven't done this before, let me.
Yeah,
Because
and it
sometimes for
makes
me personally,
you,
like, you get stuck in your own kind of lane, and you just kind of do what you do, and then
yeah,
you kind of get in the routine of it, and then
well,
not that it gets boring, but you need to like challenge yourself a little bit and just try to do things a little bit differently, and
yeah.
you
I thank school for that. School definitely definitely put me in different
yeah,
situations. Like I was in a performing program, and then I switched into the education side of the program, but I
yeah,
still got to do like performing stuff where I had to do a lighting class, workshop. Like I had to build a whole
yeah.
stool set by myself. I
It's like,
had
how do
to,
I do that?
yeah, I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing, but
It's like,
I'm
how do I do that?
grateful for the people who were in the class who do this on a regular basis, so they were able
Yeah,
to assist me, and obviously the professor who does this for a living helped me with it. But it honestly made me just appreciate their work more, like
yeah,
seeing how hard it is and how they make it look so easy. It's
yeah.
like, and vice versa, like you could try coming to the studio and learning what I do
Of course,
and
yeah,
really see like what the behind the scenes of it
yeah.
is. And as much as we make it look easy, it really isn't.
No, it isn't. I mean, you make it look easy because you know what you're doing. Like
Yeah, training and
you've been
training
training,
and
you're
passion.
practicing,
Yeah.
and that's what but people don't really know what goes behind the scenes, and that's just the way it is with a lot of things. Like, people just don't understand like what goes on with whatever painter,
Mhm.
sculptor, actor, musician. It's just like, oh, we just see you
Yeah,
performing, that's it. Okay, cool.
that's it. Yeah,
And then you go home, but yeah.
yep. The work is the work. They don't see the a million hours of work behind it.
Yeah.
The mental health, the mental breakdowns, the
I know.
injuries,
Right.
the
Yeah. It's
freaking
awesome.
out,
Chaos. It's chaos backstage.
all the chaos behind the scenes, and all you see is the, oh, I'm perfectly smiling and I'm gonna do my job.
Everything is great. Everything is fine.
Everything is hunky dory.
Nothing's on fire. It's fine.
Yep,
Everything's fine.
it's all fine.
That's why you're a trained professional, man.
And even if it isn't, I'm gonna make you think it's fine because
You're a trained professional. That's what you do.
yep, keep it fresh.
You don't let on what's actually going on. It's like, what am I gonna do? No, man, it's great, it's really inspiring, and I would love. I mean, we're up against the hour, so I just want to say thanks again for coming on. Hopefully, you
Yeah,
enjoyed
no,
this thing.
thank you so much for having me. This was like
Yeah,
my second time being on a podcast, so
nice.
it was
You
really
crushed
fun.
it.
I love chatting and just meeting new people and connecting and just
Yeah,
sharing our perspectives. This was great.
yeah. And anything else you want to leave people with, or
I would just say probably my main takeaway is always just no matter what field you want to go into, whether it's arts or not arts, just
Mhm.
be true to yourself and be patient with yourself and don't
Yeah,
be so hard on
yeah,
yourself because it's a process and everything does work out in due time.
yeah.
It's something I remind myself of every day when I'm hard on myself. And yeah, and also if you want, follow me at I am Deiondre. That is my
Link
Instagram.
links are in the
Uh,
notes of the podcast. Check them
yep.
out.
And yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Cool,
This was
man.
great.
Love to have it back on when you're crushing it. Would be good.
Of course, thank you.
Everyone, thanks for watching, listening, wherever this is, and shout out to DeAndre, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
See ya, thank you.